YouTube, what's going on? Man, I woke up this morning and, came outside, came out in the garden this morning, do your regular, most gardeners come, take that little walk every morning in the garden, I start my day like that, so I come out here and see how beautiful everything is actually looking. We got the rain, that just put more energy in the soil and the plants are looking amazing. And I should told you guys I did that compost in place with the garden beds to replenish the bed, and let me tell you something, it worked. I'm 110% organic gardener. I don't use no form, not even the store-bought stuff that say organic fertilizer. I don't trust none of those stuff. This year, all I did, even previous year, I know it can be done. Just bury my food scraps right into all the garden beds. I did this right through, and you could do the same thing. Bury your food scraps in the garden beds you're not using. It will replenish the soil. You don't have. So I'm trying to create a kind of closed loop system where everything I do is right here in the food forest. I try not to get nothing from outside. It's hard, but for me it's actually working now. The seeds came from outside, but next year I'm gonna have seeds. I do save a lot of seeds. So I'm trying to create that closed loop system into the food forest where everything comes from the food forest, feeds the food forest. And the fertilizers out there, even that have the brand on it say organic, let me tell you something, guys, you don't know where it's still, that organic word is just a selling point. You still don't know where it's coming from, and whatever you put into your soil is what you're gonna be eating. I know a lot of people trust the branding of products. Products are there for people just to sell, so they'll put any brand, any name for you to just buy the product. If you really check back, even some of those fertilizers, some of those composts in those big box stores, when they tell you that it's compost, or cow manure or whatever, you don't know what kind of antibiotics those cows was eating, what was in the grass that the cows was eating. It's not an organic pasture, so whatever those cows was eating is what you still put into your garden. And every year I learn more, by doing research and everything. So, and we could build our own soil. You could make your own compost. Compost have tons of nutrients that will grow any plant. It's proof here in my garden. Some of you might believe, some of you might not. But that's just how YouTube is. I'm alright with that. Compost will give your plants a lot of nutrients, to look extremely good. This year, my garden is just the compost in place, water. It was dry for almost 30 something, 40 something days, and I was watering the garden, like 2 times a day, early in the morning, late in the evening, something I never did before. When I mean the garden, the raised bed where the vegetable garden. Normally I would not water in the morning, I would just water in the evening, but because it was so bone dry, I was watering both in the morning and in the evening, like real good watering. I do have a drip irrigation system, so I actually hand water. So I take my time and just come with a hose and just water. So enough of that talking and stuff. Let me show you how the garden is looking. I know I did an update the other day with that. I'm so proud of everything is looking. I had us to make another video today. All right, Let's go check it out. Alright guys, look at the size of these mustard. Look here, huge. As I tell you, mustard is one of the easiest, and this is the Florida broadleaf mustard, so I guess it's acclimated to Florida, so you're gonna get a great set of plants growing this in Florida. Look at the size of this, guys. Look at the size of the leaves. Yep, looks extremely good. The bok choy, which I'm gonna harvest for dinner today, is huge. Okay guys, and this is one of the reasons I love growing in the fall. No pests, look, no aphids, nothing to worry about during the fall. The cooler weather, and you don't have to worry about nothing but aphids and all this other type of bug stuff. You know, as I say, I will not spray my food with nothing, whether it's organic or non-organic. I want my food to just be straight from the earth. You know, if some will fail, some will have success. Yeah, so you see, I kind of did a form of like succession planting. I planted those first, then I went right down, and so you have these coming up right here. Same thing I did right here. These are cabbages. Yeah, these mustard are taking off. The other cabbages over here, the rains that we got the past 2 nights really helps big time. Yep. If we come over here in this bed, the rains also have helped completely. Look how the greens are actually just popping up and looking really good. I'm so happy about my fall garden. Yeah, excited, like I want to do a dance out here right now. This is some weed. Look, the lettuce. What kind of lettuce this is again? Merlot lettuce. Yeah, it's actually popping up now. You see that? Looking really good. Yep. Some of these the leaves are so big on the mustard that they start covering some of the seedlings on this side. But I can't do nothing about that. That's just how nature actually doing everything. Look over here. The mustard greens that's growing outside of the bed. Look, this is the bed right here, and it's growing outside of the bed. That's actually looking extremely good. So I give you guys a better look. So organic garden works. Don't let nobody tell you nothing else. Yeah, it works. Organic garden works. And I say this again, remember, whatever you put into your soil is what's going back into your plant, and what you're going to be intaking into your body, what you're going to be giving to your family as well. All right, so keep that in mind. Let me go over to the tomatoes. Look, tomatoes are coming on now. See that? Yep, a lot of blooms and stuff, so that's looking extremely good too. There's another tomato plant right here. Looking extremely healthy. Yeah, I'm ready to go. I found that there's a pepper here. A few peppers here. Like 2 different variety of pepper is in this container. Yeah, cool. Let me show you something real quick. A volunteer pepper in the garden. I showed the picture on Instagram. And look guys, and those volunteer peppers right here. You know what I do? I throw the kitchen scraps out all over the garden sometimes. Like when I cut up a pepper, I just throw it outside. And just sometimes this is what happens. Stuff just grows. Alright guys, so I'm gonna wrap this video up really. This is not a spontaneous video where I was just coming out in the garden, just wanted to show you guys something real quick. Alright, so thank you so much for watching. I'll be blessed with peace, love, happiness, and kindness. One love. And listen, remember, grow something. All right, fall garden is one of the easiest time to garden if you live in the lower zones. All right, take care.